Okay, this is question 6, part C. In the previous question, we had to find the velocity of the car relative to the truck. I have it here. Velocity of the truck relative to the car, which I have here. If you see, it's the same diagram. So I just have the final vector. I'm using this because in this part C, the question is what is the velocity of the car relative to the truck, which is like the opposite question, right? In this one was truck relative to car, and in this one they're asking car relative to truck, which is like the opposite. So when the two velocities are the opposite, like t relative to c and c relative to t, the only thing we need to do is we need to flip this vector in the opposite direction, and the value, the length of the arrow will be the same. So if this is the velocity of the truck relative to the car, the velocity of the car relative to the truck will be an arrow with the same length pointing in the opposite direction. So this will be velocity of the car relative to the truck. And obviously when you switch it like that, when you flip it to the other side, this angle that was here will now be here. So the 40 degrees will be now in this corner over here, but the magnitude of the vector will be exactly the same. So I'm gonna just write the final answer. I'm gonna say that the velocity of the car relative to the truck is 94 kilometers per hour, and it's the same value because it's the same vector, just that we inverted its direction, but the length of the vector is the same, so the value of the velocity will be the same. The value of the velocity, the magnitude of the velocity is 94 kilometers per hour, and the angle will be 40 degrees, but those 40 degrees, before it was south from east, right? Now it will be north from west, because the 40 degrees are now here. So starting from west, you have to move up 40 degrees. So moving up is moving north. So we say that the answer is 40 degrees north in this case, and from west. Okay. Again, as you can see, the magnitude of the vector is the same, but the direction changed. The angle is the same, the value of the angle is the same, but it's in a different place, so that's a different direction. Now it's north, that it means going up from west. And that's the answer to part 6C.